Syria chemical attack. Britain calls for urgent investigation. Foreign Secretary says new use of chemical weapons by Assad regime revealed by the Telegraph is sickening. Britain has called for an urgent investigation into chemical weapons attacks by the Syrian regime after a Telegraph investigation showed chlorine bombs are being used to kill civilians. Well, quite clearly, the Telegraph and William Hague have made up their mind, so there's no need for an investigation, is there? Surely we should just believe them, because they're such pillars of truth and honesty, aren't they? Another Syrian town falls prey to gas attack. Syria's regime attacked a further town with poison gas on Wednesday, killing at least one person and wounding 70, according to video footage said to be from the scene. This is exactly what happened a few months ago, and after the UN investigated, they concluded that it was in fact the rebels who fired the chemical weapons and not the Assad regime. What would Assad gain by firing chemical weapons and killing innocent civilians, knowing that he is going to have the wrath of the UN, the US and NATO all coming down on him? Look at this article about the first chemical weapons attack in Syria. UN weapons inspector. Syria chemical weapons were fired from rebel-held territories. The head of the UN weapons inspectors said that the American case for Syrian government firing chemical weapons was weak because the rockets can only go 2 miles, but government-held territory is much further away. The report goes on, you can read it yourself. But what I want to say is that you have to be careful with what these papers are spewing. They want war, they're desperate for war, and this is just another way of chipping away. Before too long, we're going to have another Commons vote, and because of all the propaganda we get received, maybe there won't be a no vote this time, maybe it'll be a yes. Then we go into Syria, then Iran come in, then China and Russia, no doubt Ukraine will kick off. And before we know it, where are we? Everywhere we look, there's war looking at us from every direction. When countries fail, when their finances fail, they take you to war. And that's where we're at the minute. Unless we wake up, but we're going to have to do it fucking quickly.